Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't vlogged in a hot minute, so I decided that it would be fun if we made doing bookish things together for a couple days, like have bookish days, which I haven't been having because I started a new job. I started my master's degree and I've had zero time to read or go to the bookstore or even consume book content. So we're gonna do this today. I already got ready. I have a little tube top, my jeans, my sambas, and my local bookstore moved. So I'm going to their new location and it looks so pretty, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So we're gonna do that. I am also gonna give you book hauls, my book haul from North Carolina when I went to that trip. We can read together, have a little reading date. We'll just like go with the flow. So first things first, we're going to the bookstore. I am so excited. It looks so aesthetic. The new place looks so pretty, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So let's go. Besties, I'm back and I have a book haul. I also want to give you a haul of the books I bought when I was on my trip because I haven't shown you yet. First, I couldn't go to the bookstore that I was supposed to, the new one, because when we got there, there was like some kind of like festival or something, but the streets to go to the bookstore were closed. So we had to walk a lot to get there and we didn't find parking. So we decided to go to the usual bookstore that I go, and maybe I can go tomorrow and check it out, or Monday since I don't have work or class, I may go. I want to give you a haul because I have some good books to show you. First, I'm gonna go with the ones that I bought on my trip. So as you well know, I see a book recommended by someone on Bookstagram that I love and trust their opinions, and I'm buying it not knowing a single thing about the book. Example number one, The Love of My Afterlife. This book says a recently deceased woman meets the one in the afterlife waiting room, scoring a second chance at life and love if she can find him on earth before 10 days are up. So this is has like a magical realism to it, and the cover I love. So yeah, this sounds so interesting, like really different from anything I've read. So this is the first book I bought. I also bought Summer Romance, and summer is almost over, but where I live is always summer, so I can read this literally any time. So I have Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. I haven't read anything by this author, but it says benefits of a summer romance. It's always fun, always brief, and no one gets their heart broken. Ellie Morris is a professional organizer whose own life is a mess. Her mom died 2 years ago, then her husband left, and she hasn't worn pants with a zipper in longer than she cares to remember. No one is more surprised than Ellie when the first time she takes off her wedding ring and puts on pants with hardware overall count, she meets someone, or rather her dog claims a man for her by peeing on him. And I've heard that her romances, her books are pretty quick and go straight to the point and doesn't drag out the story. So I'm really excited to read a book by her. I haven't read anything. I also bought Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. I read Forget Me Not by her. Didn't love it, but I've heard amazing things about this one. This one is about two rival musicians fight their attraction as they compete for center stage. So rivals to lovers, I love, obviously. And then I bought Business Casual. This one, if I'm not mistaken, is the fourth in the series, in the Love Light Farm series. But to be honest, I don't think I want to read the rest, like the first books. So I just bought this one, and I think I'm gonna read this one only because I've seen amazing reviews on the others. Like, I don't care that much. It says two opposites decide to test their chemistry with one steamy night together, but will once be enough? So about that one. And I also have been seeing so many 5 stars, so many amazing reviews about Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Again, haven't read anything by her, but I want to start reading her books, and I decided to start with Firefly Lane. This one I especially want to read now in the fall, even though where I live you don't get to experience fall at all. I'm gonna experience through my books. All I've heard is that it's about like two best friends, two women, and the friendship that defines their lives, and you get to follow them since they were younger until their whole life basically. And I've seen people cry over this book, so I love to cry in books, so I'm really excited for this one. Those were the books I bought when I was in North Carolina, where I went to Barnes. Now let's talk about the books I bought today. Starting off strong, I saw that they had This Summer Will Be Different, again another summer romance, so I bought this one. I haven't read anything by Carly Fortune. I was seeing this at Barnes, but I was like, I want to get it, but I have too many books. I want more books. So when I saw this one here, I was like, you're coming home with me. It says, this summer they won't give in to temptation. This summer will be different. It's about her best friend's younger brother. So best friend's brother trope. I bought Foxglove and Wisteria. They had the second and third book in the Belladonna series, but I don't have or have read Belladonna. But when I saw these, I was like, I need to buy them, because as soon as they find Belladonna, I could bet whatever that these are not gonna be there. So I was like, I'm gonna grab them, find Belladonna elsewhere, or order it or something. I really want to read this series during fall. I remember I've seen Belladonna every single place, and I never cared to buy it or cared to read it. But recently I've been seeing so many books the besties love and rave about it, especially this book that came out not long ago, I think this last month, and a lot of people were giving it 5 stars. The first one like 5 stars too, this one between a 5 and a 4.5. So this is a really loved series. I'm really excited. Let me know if you've read it. I've seen amazing things and I love the covers. And lastly, I was debating to buy this book or not, but I was like, it's kind of expensive. When I was like drinking coffee and reading my book, my boyfriend surprised me and bought The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. This book, I've been seeing a lot of Infinity Star ratings. So I read it and it says, a woman risks everything to end her family's centuries-old curse, solve her mother's disappearance, and find love. I'm not gonna read anything else because I've been seeing like you should go into it blind. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I always do, go into my books blind. So that's the book haul. I am so excited. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna build my fall TBR. This past month I only read Divine Rivals, which was a 5 stars, loved it. I'm almost done with The Final Gambit, which is the 3rd book in the Inheritance Game series. I've been hearing it through audio. That's literally the only reason why I gave it a shot. I wasn't like that excited to continue that series. It's looking like a 3.5 stars. I haven't finished. I'm like 80% through, and I'm almost done with Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. That's my current read, my current physical read, and I am loving it. But I've been reading it for so long because I've been so busy, and I feel like me taking so long to read that book is making me not fully obsessed with it, because I've been interrupted so many times while reading it. So I don't know. Either way, I'm loving it, and I'm making a vlog about that book. Like, that book is gonna be in another vlog, so I'm not gonna get into it in this one. But guys, that series is gonna take over my whole entire life.
I think they'll be third, providing they don't drop off a cliff of grip, and they do something about it soon enough.
And scoring 12 points, Max Verstappen scoring 8.
He actually took 1.8 out of him on the previous.
It's 9 o'clock the next day. I basically just spent the whole day. Started my day watching the Monza Grand Prix. Charles won. I really wanted him to win, or Carlos. So amazing morning. Then I read a couple of pages from my current read, which is Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. I only have this much left to finish, so I'm pretty scared because the last pages of The Long Way Home had me bawling my eyes out, and there's a video to prove it. But yeah, I've been loving this. I watched the Real Madrid game with my boyfriend. I just ate and saw Jane the Virgin, which I actually started this month. I'm only on episode like 13, 14, and they're taking it out now in September 5. Probably by the time I post this video, it's already out of Netflix. I started watching it because I watched the It Ends With Us movie, and I wanted to see Justin Baldoni in Jane the Virgin. Now, I wanted to share with you my September hopefuls. I'm saying hopefuls because August was basically a no reading month, almost, because I only finished 1 book. Starting off, obviously, my current read, Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. I'm gonna go rapid fire through this. I don't want to make like a TBR video, so I am also adding the Final Gambit because I'm almost done with it. This is the current book I'm hearing through audiobook. I'm between 3-star-ish right now. So this one. Also want to read The Dead Romantics. Belladonna. I told you guys that yesterday when I went to the bookstore, I bought the second and the third book, but I couldn't find the first one. So what did I do? I searched it on Kindle Unlimited to see if they had it, and they do. They literally just have the first one. So I already downloaded it and I plan on reading it soon because I'm in the mood for it. So I downloaded Belladonna, and I also have One Dark Window, which is a fantasy series, fantasy duology. It has something to do about cards and an epidemic or something like that. I have no clue. I've heard that it's a unique fantasy, like I'm making up June Farrell. I really want to read this one this month, as well as Ruthless Vows. I want to read this one this month because I feel if I put it off for a couple of months that I'm never gonna get to it, or like not never, but then I'm gonna forget a lot about what happened in Divine Rivals and the way Divine Rivals left off. It has a cliffhanger that literally had my jaw on the floor. So I really want to read this one. Probably will read it pretty soon. So I haven't heard best reviews about this one. A lot of people say that it doesn't feel like the same writing or the same books. I'm scared. That's literally the only reason why I didn't jump right into this one. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This is perfect time to read this one. I've heard that it's kind of like a cozy fantasy, and it's about Addie, and she makes like a bargain with a stranger, and there's something about people meeting her and then forgetting all about her. And one time this guy actually remembers her. Air of Fire. I know I've been saying I want to read Air of Fire a couple of months, and The Love of My Afterlife. Anyway, I'm gonna read my current read, and right after I finish this one, I'm currently reading for a vlog, reading my 5-star predictions. I'm gonna choose before finishing this one so I can jump right into that one. So yeah. Okay, besties, I'm going to the bookstore, and this is the fit. Harry. There's my boots. I'm going to the bookmark, so I'll take you guys along with me. I went to the bookstore and I got a book. I bought Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is the third book in the Maple Hill series. So it's first Icebreaker, then Wildfire, then this one. When I read Icebreaker like 2 years ago, I think, I gave it 5 stars and I loved it. Now thinking back, I actually don't remember that much, but I think I would love it. Maybe not a 5-star, maybe a 4.5. And then I read Wildfire. I think that book I gave like a 4 because I enjoyed Icebreaker more. And I'm really excited about this one. This one is about Henry and Haley. So it has like a tutor trope. Henry's now the captain of the team. They have one rule: don't fall in love. This cover is gorgeous. Bookstore. It is smaller, but it has like a cozy type of vibe. It's really cute, really aesthetic. Right now, I'm going to prepare a lot of stuff I have for tomorrow. Maybe read a bit of my book. So here's where I leave you guys. I'm gonna finish the vlog here because I need to prepare for work/study week. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed spending these 2 days with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.